What's up guys, welcome back to Createx 3D. It's been a while since I've filmed a full-length video, but I just want to say thank you guys for sticking along, being subscribed, and thank you to you new subscribers out there who have recently subscribed. As you can see behind me, a lot has changed since the last time I made a video. That's the new course. I'm going to show you that in a minute. Yeah, I'm only going to focus on giving you a quick tour of the course, and I'm also going to give you a build breakdown of our recent crawler. Also, representing. All right guys, this is the new indoor course. It is 4 feet wide by 8 feet long, and I was gonna go with a redwood theme, but I just didn't want to create branches and then the greenery fall down and make a huge mess. So I just left it as trunks, and the trunks create an obstacle in of themselves. They're super sturdy, screwed into the board, and yeah. Shout out to 24 Yep with those awesome banners. There's not a designated spot for you to start on the course. You can really start anywhere you want, but I like to come over here and I'll start at the bottom here, climb up this mound, and then kind of take the ridge. That's what we call this, is the ridge. It's very narrow, not super narrow, but for certain rigs, it's pretty narrow to go through here and then flex on these little rocks here, and then you go down the mound over there, and you can either go up the mountain or you can kind of come over here, wherever you want to go. I was trying to do a better job this time at showing the progression of the course from just foundation to the actual mountainscape with boxes and spray foam, but I did a bad job. I just got really excited. And yeah, so it's boxes, spray foam, pretty much just trash, underneath it. And then we did use, what was it? We used grout at first, which I thought would have been really cool. And it left a cool looking, really realistic texture going up the mountain, but then it just flaked when you would crawl on it. So instead, a buddy of mine recommended using mortar. I know actually React to Terrain on YouTube, shout out React to Terrain, he's awesome. He uses concrete, but I went with mortar instead because a close friend of mine uses that, and it's a close second. And I gotta say, the texture is just phenomenal. I don't know if you can hear this, but it's like solid as a rock. I'm sure if I tried really hard, I can break through it, but I'm not gonna do that. All right guys, so this is the Prowler V2. I don't know if you remember, it's been a while, but originally it was just the Prowler, and it had a very classic looking 1953's bug body, and it had a little roll cage on the inside. And I still have that option for this crawler kit, where you can just have a normal bug body, and then afterwards you can put the roll cage up inside it. But this is another option that I'm going to be offering here pretty soon. This body has the entire chassis tubular, and then it has body panels that you can decide if you want to screw on however way you want. The theme of this is more of a very like futuristic, electronic, I'd say Tron looking bug. You have these little microchip looking lines on both sides, they mirror, and then on the hood as well. You can see right here I started to color it blue, but I need to get a thinner Sharpie or a thinner paint marker. A lot has changed with this build. Originally, the Prowler V1 had a very long skid plate down below. Had the same angle that it has now, but it came out to, I believe, over here. And then the links, they were good. They were good high clearance links, but they would always kind of, or not always, they didn't really cause any issues. It just, I don't know, it needed a lot more clearance as far as the skid plate went. And it needed to be more frontal biased. And that's what we did. I went ahead and I pushed the skid plate a little bit more forward, made it to where the links do not mount to the skid plate, they mount to the frames, and then I made these very high clearance rear control arms in the rear, and made it similar to how it was before. I don't know if you remember, but this, the last one, the V1, had the holes on the sides of the links, so that way you can mount your shock directly to that, and it also had the offset, so that way you can run them in different axles, because different axles have different widths that you have to compensate for, and so that still has that offset. So you can still go ahead and put this one on this side, so that way that offset sticks out more, or this one on that side, vice versa. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. The rear upper links haven't changed, just the lowers. The rear or the front lowers also have changed. They used to be, they used to have kind of an arc to them, the lower links, but I found you don't really need that. You don't need to have high clearance front lower links. You don't need it, because I found that it runs better to have the links directly like this, because then when you go over the rocks, sorry, kind of hard, when you go over the rocks, it kind of just slides over here, whereas before it had a little kink to it, and then sometimes it would grab onto that and get you stuck a little bit. But yeah, I feel it ran great before, but I think it runs way better now. And if you look at some of the YouTube shorts that I've posted, I think you would agree that it does a lot better than it did before. So we're still using the swivel mount that I made on here, and then magnet mounts as well. So you get that nice click, boom. And now you can really get a look at that tubular design. Yeah, it's all tubular. You still have the little battery mount for the charging end. And then you still have the actual battery mount plate right here. And yeah, I don't plan on having it red. I mean, I might offer it to you guys if you want red. But this is a final design for the frame shape as well, at least. So yeah, came out good. And yes, I'm missing a screw. I know that. It's just because the skid plate here, the holes came out a little bit oversized, so they're not actually threaded on there. It's kind of a ghetto rig, but that's not how it's going to be in the future. Things to do next on this guy is right now I'm creating the rock sliders, and then I'm creating a new electronic mount on here. Right now it's swiveling because it only has one screw on each side. Doesn't really matter, it runs fine the way it is. And I am still running the ROP Mofo motor, of course. Why wouldn't I? It's an amazing motor. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the updates on it. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how it runs.
Discard! Discard! Discard!
right, guys, that's a wrap. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed seeing the improvements that have been made to the Prowler V2 now. And I hope you guys enjoyed the new course. I love it. I think the Prowler kind of goes through some of this a little too easy, but it's a lot of fun. If you want to see some more challenging lines that the Prowler's had to do, I have made some YouTube shorts about that. Again, I want to thank you guys for being subscribed, the new subscribers and the existing ones. Appreciate all of you guys, and yeah, can't wait to get us to 500. I can't believe we're already almost at 500 subscribers. I never thought we'd get even 300. So this is really cool. I have fun doing these videos for you guys. I have fun building these crawlers for you guys, and yeah, and I look forward to sharing with you guys some more about the hammerhead crawler here pretty quick, and then eventually scoot down the line to the arachnid. All right, guys, have a good night. See ya.